Today we're going to be featuring the Mercedes-Benz GLC and how it meshes in to a day in the life of a creative person. How's it going, people? This is Artie Lopez and this is C Magazine's Vignettes with Mercedes-Benz. Today we're going to be featuring the Mercedes-Benz GLC and how it meshes in to a day in the life of a creative person. But the thing is, I think they're talking about me. Let's just say I do wear a lot of hats and I do dip my finger in a lot of things creative. And many moons ago, I worked as a jingle composer and arranger for radio, television, cinema. And while I can't play about 500 musical pieces I've produced and that's been aired in many countries around the world, let's just say I never got to shake off my need to play music. Well, this happened. So it's totally different when you're composing music in a dimly lit studio. After a few years of doing that for television and radio and cinema, alone in a studio, it felt like a ball and chain. So I had to break free and just keep playing music live. The high I get from playing live music is totally different. I feed off the energy of the audience. It doesn't matter if it's a large arena or a small club, or in last night's case, perhaps a room full of people just enjoying, having a great time. Nice meal, clinking glasses, and just singing along. That's my idea of fun. I keep playing music live. It's sort of like my break from doing everything else. So I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with those songs I just played, so let's move on from there, all right? I got a question for you. Is there anything you do for work that you also do for leisure? Well, in my case, it's photography. A lot of people say, got a bad case of camera face. You'll see. So this I kind of find strange, but it totally makes sense. It's one thing that has two polar opposites. When I'm taking photos for work, I'm totally in the zone. I just focus on what I do, no pun intended. But it's totally different when I'm taking photos for my own fulfillment. So those are two very different things. I take photos for the satisfaction of my client, for the objective of achieving a goal for a project. But when I'm taking photos, I'm just having fun. I'm in the zone. I'm like a totally different person, and I'm just having fun. And the way I get to connect with the person I'm working with, in this case, beautiful model, it uplifts my spirits and just totally takes over my creative urge to just let out with images in my head. The joy of being able to translate what you have in your mind into your camera sensor through your lens is such a great feeling. I live for that. But there are days when I have to remind myself to put the dang camera down. But you know, I fidget and I reach for something. Well, it's a pencil. But this, although it's something I don't get to do pretty often, is pretty important. This is how everything started, my creative journey, so to speak. These were my first few steps because my father was a great artist, painter, illustrator, visionary in his own right. He's not around anymore, but he left me with this legacy of the urge to create. And the first tool I picked up was a pencil. And I'm happy I still get to do that to this day. So maybe making or playing music, or taking photographs, or sketching a thing or two, I gotta find this release from my creative urges. And I don't know, perhaps a vessel or a vehicle that can keep pace with my creative urges. Now, a lot of people opt for compact SUVs because they're flexible and versatile, because they also keep up with their active lifestyles. The Mercedes-Benz GLC, it's a vehicle that performs those tasks and lives up to those characteristics at an exemplary level. In fact, it's exceptional. The GLC is basically a compact SUV that is a haven for creative people like me. We like to be cocooned and insulated from the chaos of Metro Manila traffic. So we'd like a vehicle to provide us with a very quiet, comfortable, smooth riding cabin that is swathed in luxury. I am basically sitting in an Artico leather appointed seat of the entire cabin from the GLC, and the fit and finish is just impeccable. We got dual electronically adjustable seats that could be dialed into your most perfect and ideal driving and seating position. And I guess the crowning glory has got to be the new MBUX, the Mercedes-Benz user experience. The piano lacquer finish, the scent of the Artico leather is like all over the place. Satin finish, aluminum trims, but it's really these new screens that are eye candy. Being a visual artist, I like things to be vivid, crisp, and as high resolution as possible. And these screens are so vivid that they provide me with the most pertinent information about the car at one glance. Everything is intuitive, everything is ergonomic, and everything is, well, aesthetic. Now all this, like these air conditioner vents, these multi-touch buttons, these paddle shifters, they are all so beautifully designed. Mercedes-Benz is fantastic when it comes to marrying what is classic and what is bearing cutting-edge technology. But at the same time, Mercedes-Benz has got to be the most advanced when it comes to active safety systems, active park assist, ABS, EBD, all these things that work in the background that just let you concentrate on your driving experience. Being an artist, being a creative person, I can just sit back and enjoy, immerse, and get lost in the driving experience. And when it comes to getting lost, well, I can't drive without my music. I love my music. The 9-speaker system of this advanced audio system from Mercedes-Benz, this GLC, is just so well tuned that I'm hearing every frequency of the kind of music I listen to. I hear every sound, everything is just bliss. So that's what I'm looking for. Something that doesn't take away from the driving experience, that takes me away from all the noise that's happening outside. Now I appreciate the fact that the GLC is also a very capable and powerful compact SUV. It's equipped with a 2-liter inline-4 gasoline engine that's mated to a 9-speed G-tronic automatic transmission with paddle shifters. Very smooth, very assertive, very responsive, and tight handling. Now, if you marry what is sensory, what is primal when it comes to driving pleasure, it has it. But it gives it to you with style. So if I were to choose a safe haven for all my creative tendencies and urges, well, it's gotta be the Mercedes-Benz GLC. So once again, this has been Artie for C Magazine's Vignettes with Mercedes-Benz. I'll see you next time.